Huh? He lives in a place like this in the city? Looks pretty affluent. Feel free to come right in. My parents aren't home today either. He lives with his parents. What? I wasn't expecting that. Feel anything, V? I'm sure you've been here before. Can you remember anything? No, that's unexpected. Look, there are decorative plants all over the desk. Oh, stupid music. You were doing fine earlier. Huh? I thought he'd have a colder, super sterile room, but maybe he's actually a softie at heart. The pots have labels. Fluid, vegetable juice, nutrient, hamster food, interval once per week. Wait, what's this? What is he doing? And the next one? Fluid, lactic beverage, nutrient bird food, interval once per week. Well, he was talking about, like, research, so I'm not all that surprised. What is it? Is there some sort of abnormality in the yogurt grass? That's a weird name if I ever heard one. It seems there's no issue. Sit down and read a book or something. I'm behind on preparing my slides. I've wasted too much time between yesterday and today. He brings you over and then just leaves you alone. He said he studied relationships, but I seriously think he needs to take a refresher course. I don't know if this is work or research, but I think it would be natural for you to have been upset before you lost your memories. Oh well. It's not like you have any memories of liking him now. Besides, you need to go through that manual for work before Thursday comes around. Let's not worry about Kent and just study for work on your own. On our own. This is actually really cute. She's like, what the frick is going on with this plant? It's not normal. Oh, it's already pretty late. We studied a lot. Are you leaving? We're going home. It's already getting dark outside. Right, V? Huh? You aren't getting angry today? What changed since the day before yesterday? I don't understand at all. I was preoccupied with studying a thing that I don't even remember. Huh? Well, what does he mean? Did something similar happen the day before yesterday and you aren't angry today for some reason? I'm sure the reason you were getting mad before you lost your memories was because you liked Kent. You liked him, so you got mad that he didn't pay attention to you and that he sent you crazy short messages. Huh, I see. So you might have really liked him before you lost your memories. This might sound rude, but I don't understand what you liked about this guy. I don't understand what he liked about us. Dude, like, is he just like, oh, you asked me out? I guess I feel obligated to do it. You've really been acting strange since yesterday. Oh well, I'll show you to the door. Hey V, I really wonder what kind of relationship you built with him. He hardly talks, and you weren't going out for long. Can we really get any information from him? Stupid throat. That was a real yawn. What's this so early in the morning? A message? I forgot to mention this earlier, but I'm normally at the university laboratory on Wednesday. If you don't have any other plans, you can come by. Have you visited Seiichi University before? It's near your house. You should be able to get there easily as long as you have a sense of direction, but if something happens, call me. What? He doesn't have to call his girlfriend to the university laboratory. And if you go, you'll probably just get ignored again like yesterday. And the fact that he's asking whether you're whether you've been there before or not probably means he goes to a different university than you. I guess this isn't forbidden love between a teacher and a student. Darn. My romance novels. Well, the fewer obstacles, the better. But I wonder what kind of student you were to him then. And I'm sure the details concerning why you started to go out is an important part of your memories. We really need to find out more about your relationship with Kent. Anyway, want to try going to this university laboratory? He told us the name of the university, so we should be able to get there on our own if we look it up online first. It's not like you get any stimulation at home. You can just bring your work manual and read it while you sit with Kent again. Starting to get tongue-tied again. Okay then. Oh, okay now. That's decided. Let's get changed and go to Seiichi University. Boo. Alright, we arrived without a problem. It was almost too easy. Kent said he's in the laboratory, but I wonder which laboratory it is exactly. It's only been a week since we started going out, but you probably would have known in the past. It would be bad if you were like, which laboratory are you in again? What to do? He said to call if you got lost, but he would have made fun of you for sure. You know, the easiest way is just to call him instead of asking people, because I don't know what the hell I'm gonna ask, so... Okay, but you better be prepared for some sarcasm. I did talk to him like a delinquent earlier, so... It's okay. Alright, also don't ask which laboratory. You just need to tell him you're lost, and I doubt he'll suspect you have amnesia. You got lost? I thought this would happen. I was just thinking of going to find you and just stepped outside when you called. Where are you now? Just stay there and don't move. Shoot, now we need to actually get lost. You came this far and got lost. There are plenty of people around here who know where my lab is. You should have asked someone. But I love you. You really don't think ahead, do you? But why ask them when I can ask you? But the fact that you relied on me is... I mean, this might have been the first time you ever called me. It's adorable. The fact that you chose me rather than asking a stranger for directions was the optimal choice. Oh, anyway, let's go. What was that? Is he embarrassed? And you two are dating, yet this is the first time you've ever called him? Man, we must have been a bitch. No surprise. You weren't replying to messages either, right? Why not? Didn't you like Kent? You're both so complicated. Who am I? I was gonna try and sing the Mulan song, but I can't remember what it is. Come in, make yourself at home. This is a shared room used by graduate students for mathematics research, but in reality it's more like my own private room. There's rarely anybody here on Wednesdays especially, so my friends just come in as they please. You can relax. He left you alone again, just as I thought. He said to relax, but it's hard to feel at home in what looks like a workplace. Nah, man, I fell asleep in a dentist's office. My mom was in there, and I was just like, well, it's boring in here, good night. Also, it sounds like Kent is enrolled in a math program, or at least that's what I gather. I wonder what he's researching. He said this is for graduate students, so he must be a graduate student too. I want to ask him a lot of things, but I also feel like we'd be getting in his way, and we need to study for work. What will you do? Will you try talking to him? Oh, this is tricky because I feel like he doesn't really want to be interrupted while he's researching, and I feel like it'd be better if we studied. But also, I'm gonna check my parameters because I want to see what's going on now. Not bad. Not bad. We're only on the third day though, so I don't think it would be Ah, you know what? I'm gonna stay quiet. Oh well, the main thing you need to do is study for work. Okay, just take out the manual. Ugh, so tired. It's already evening. What will you do? Will you go home? Huh? Don't stand in your way like that, you're really tall and scary. Why haven't you become angry? Why haven't you complained? Your attitude is far too questionable. What happened to you after our fight 3 days ago? I probably died or something. And then the spirit thing happened, and it's crazy. Could you also... Am I just making foolish assumptions thinking that you're tired of arguing too? Huh? I've heard that the first stage in dating is to be together as much as possible. But when is the first stage considered complete? Man, we don't really do this in stages. My dude. This is not like science. I don't know what changes occurred by us simply being together, but your attitude really has changed. How should I perceive this? If your feelings toward me have changed even a little, It's Iggy! Don't move. You move, you die. What? Who's that? Oh no! Quickly! Kick him! Kick him in the groin! Iggy. It seems my senses have dulled. I didn't notice your intrusion. Victory is mine, Ken. Do you have any last words for your family? I see. Tell them I fought bravely. There's the weirdest friends. It's amazing. I shall. What's with this conversation? What are they doing? And who's that guy? Fight the enemy. Now, I'll have you check my answer. I've solved your math puzzle. It's correct. You've improved, EQ. It's thanks to you, Kent. Ken. Uh-huh. Who's he? Is he Kent's friend? Who's this cute girl? Is she a math student? Well, aren't you saying anything? Her name is V. She's the woman I'm dating. What? Dating? Really? Like, seriously? This isn't another experiment or research or some kind of weird study, is it? I don't actually remember Iki's voice, and I was just editing, like, all of his stuff. You would think I know after listening to myself, like, constantly. No. Uh-oh. He's using dim eyes. I'm Iki. It's nice to meet you. Please, don't be put off by this guy's dumb nickname for me. What are you doing? Can't you tell? Damn you, whack. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see you get jealous, and I'm not going to miss it. Hey, look into my eyes. Yes, like that. EQ. Is this the one thing I won't forgive you for? This is the one thing I won't forgive you for. Whoa, scary. Ken, I thought you didn't believe in my power, or are you worried after seeing it all this time? It looks like your boyfriend's getting really jealous, but how do you feel? Wouldn't you prefer me? What? What's with this narcissist? Sure, Ken acts like he does, but this guy's even worse. I still prefer Ken. What you even talking about? Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm just like so hyped up because I'm just like, ha, you think that you're the very best, but you aren't. I still prefer Ken. Whoa, you really said that? You're so bold. Huh? Wait. A second. What? It's not working? Looks like it. You're kidding, really? But this is a surprise, so there are girls it doesn't work on. Huh? What's he talking about? What's not working? Is he using hypnosis or something? He looks like the type who would. He looks like the type who's just... Oh, it's this one again. Oh no, wait. The other one was different, I think. I think it was Iki. I don't even remember. Wait, what was I saying? Oh. Iki totally looks like the type of person who does those little magic tricks on the street, and he's all like, look into the watch. Let your eyes follow it. Doot, doot, doot. And then he, like, jacks all your stuff. V, allow me to introduce you. I told you about him before. He's a no-good friend of mine. He believes his eyes have an effect similar to an aphrodisiac. No, they really do have that effect. This is the first time I met a girl it doesn't work on. Ah, I got it. Is it possible that you could be so in love with Ken that you can resist the power of my eyes? Impossible. Wait, why are you the one denying it, Kent? She doesn't like me. In fact, I'm almost certain she hates me. Oh, no. That's a dirty lie. I love you. Huh? V, what do you think he means? Hello? Are you listening? Ah, memories. Oh no. I fully understand your dislike for me, more than I'd like to, in fact. Actually, the word dislike may not describe it well enough. I could even say that I'm hated by you. That's what I believe. Oh, whoa. What's wrong, V? My head's spinning. V, are you okay? What happened? Are you okay? Is this anemia? Don't push yourself. Just lie down like that for a while. I apologize. I may have made you remember something terrible. This seems complicated. Not really. It would be simple if you heard it, especially for you. Oh, really? Then maybe I'll hear you over some drinks later. Very well. Wait a second, you should let us listen in too, right, V? Can I go? I would like to go, but I can't, right? You won't let me in. Won't you? Because I'm not part of the cool kids club. Of course not. Not only are you not at the drinking age, damn it! Drinking age yet, you also just collapsed a moment ago. I can drink water or juice, come on. It's not fair. I'll get my things ready. You go home when you feel better, V. It's all over. We can't help it. We'll just go home for today. Boo. So close. So close. Today sure was surprising. It's unfortunate that we can't hear the nitty-gritty of the matter, but getting that memory back was a huge step forward. I think the thing we saw before you got dizzy was one of your old memories. The sudden shock of that memory rushing back is probably what knocked you off balance. That event must have left an intense impression on you before you lost your memories. It's the first memory that came back out of total nothingness after all. I could even say that I'm hated by you. Huh. Kent is a weird guy, but I don't see any reason why you'd go so far as to hate him. And did you really not like Kent before? Kent always says that you were constantly arguing before, and maybe they weren't just lovers' quarrels. Anyway, for today, you should just get some rest. You've got 3 days of work starting tomorrow. Oh, man. Oh, it's Iki. It's the morning of your first day of work. Are you prepared? You read the manual to find out rules and ways of doing things at work. If you remember the content, you should be able to work without having any major issues, but when you're actually working, unexpected situations can arise. Oh, that's her. Is she looking at you? Good morning. She greeted you pretty coldly and just walked off. She did greet you, though. Do you think she's your junior at work, or maybe at your school? Oh, she went into an alley. Huh, it looks like there's a back entrance to this building here. I see. I'll bet that's the entrance for employees. Alright, let's follow her. Sometimes Orion makes me scared of the things that we do. Good morning. You're both pretty late today. Oh, Toma. Good morning. Wow, that was so friendly. I expected a waterfall of flowers to shoot out of her face. It's because she likes men. That's all she cares about. She don't care about no women's. She only wants the D. Isn't her attitude way too different from the way we saw earlier? I don't know why, but V was just standing around at the cafe entrance. Maybe she did something to make the manager mad. See. Now I'm worried. Even I get the chills when Waka gets angry. I know. Every time I feel his silence, I just think about quitting. I agree. V, if there's anything you don't understand, let me know before Waka finds out. Wait, does Shin not work here? Also, try not to take it to heart if he gets mad at you. Huh, Toma, you really are a nice guy. I hope you take care of me if I need help too. Of course, I don't mind. But I feel like you're just a little over-reliant on me, Mine. Oh, you noticed? Although I completely understand why it would be hard to ask Waka. Let's see, this man is the guy who talked to you when you came here before to meet Kent. So his name's Toma, huh? He seems really nice. And this girl is Mine. She's cute, but deep down she's hiding a horrible attitude. It sounds like this Waka guy is your boss or superior. Maybe he's the manager from before. When did the manager appear? Stealthy. Right, I should get changed. I'm sorry, I'll do that right away. Amazing. He didn't even have to say anything. I needed to make some preparations. I'll get going now. I wonder if he'll expect you to be able to read his mind too. Anyway, you should go change. If you just copy Mine, you should be fine. The most adorable of them all. Oh, it's so nice not having, like, constant 10 minutes later, 30 minutes later, an hour later, 20 years later. Huh? So this is your uniform? It's supposed to be a maid. I guess it's Japanese style? It looks really good on you. Just smile if you make a mistake, and I'm sure everyone will forget all about it. Being a girl has its perks. Anyway, it's time to harvest the fruits of your labor. Alright. You're getting by. I think you're doing fine, but maybe it's worse than it looks. The manager's eyes are really scary. But I think you're doing really well seeing how you have no memories. What's this? Are you not feeling well today? Leave us alone! She's doing amazingly, all things considered. I'm doing amazing, seeing as I can't remember diddly dang squat at the moment. I'm having issues. It's over. Well, this music, I'm just like, what's gonna happen? Well, for not having memories, you worked really hard. But, the manager looks mad. Why are you worse than before? Sorry. Well, let's just apologize for now. Why? Why? Oh god, this Waka... really scary. But when we get home, let's study the manual again. At this rate, we'll die from a scary eye curse. I don't want you to die just because you have amnesia. So he really did get mad. We'll work harder. So you don't get cursed, and so Mine can't make fun of you anymore. You can't be made fun of if you're dead. Or they're dead. I mean, either way. Somebody's dead. No one's getting made fun of. But still, today sure was tiring. That's only natural. You're working without memories. That's just asking for too much. Sorry for putting you through this, but I really think you did a good job. At least all they thought that you weren't feeling well, and they didn't go as far as starting to suspect you. For today, you should just take a long bath and relax. Huh? Studying? You can study afterwards. Oh right, you haven't contacted Kent at all today. You told him not to force himself to text you, so he doesn't even text good morning or good night. You might not be able to see him until you're done with work in 3 days. There's still a lot of things we don't know about him. Why don't we take the initiative and text him? I guess we shouldn't worry about it for now. Do your best at work tomorrow. You know, my stomach was doing fine. It's being grumpy again. Good morning. We reviewed the manual enough. We also have all that practice from yesterday. I'm sure today will go well. Alright, let's show the manager and Mine. Good morning. Huh? Who's this? What are you doing? Not going to change? The manager's gonna shoot his laser eyes. I see, so she's another coworker. I guess the people here yesterday weren't your only coworkers. She's pretty friendly, unlike Mine. Maybe you two got along. Oh, Sawa, you're here. You're always barely on time. Good morning, Toma. I'm just not a morning person. But it's kind of unusual for this one to be so spaced out in the morning. Yeah, that reminds me. You were acting strange yesterday, too. Wait, were you really? She made mistakes she never would have normally, and then got scolded by Waka. Seriously? That's strange. Could it have been another fight with her boyfriend? Whoa, that's not Sawa's voice. What the heck? Is that what happened, V? I could give you some advice. Hey, Toma. As her best friend and someone who understands a maiden's heart, I should be the one giving her advice. Men don't get involved in things like this. You'll just complicate things. I guess. Alright, I'll leave it to you, Sawa. But if you're going to talk, do it later. If you don't get changed soon, Waka will show up. He'll drop from the ceiling and look at you, reading your mind, probing it, making you uncomfortable. Oh, right. Then let's go get changed, V. Just keeping our mouths shut and listening gave us some good information. We now know that girl's name is Sawa, and that the two of you get along pretty well. She probably knows a lot of things about you. We should talk to her more later. Anyway, for now, let's just get on the work that needs to get done. Alright, unlike yesterday, today's got a lot better. Yeah, the customers aren't giving you strange looks either. Let's keep it up and get through this. We can do it, I believe. Aw, Sawa. It's over. We're all burned out. Nice work today. Wait, are you all worn out? Are you okay? Now that I think of it, you've been looking tense all day. The manager. Good. Ugh, that's a relief. Wow, the manager was just glaring at you. You really must have been acting strangely. What happened to you? Are you worrying about something to do with Kent? Kent. I'm kind of curious what she has to say, but I just want to rest now. Well, in reality, you're the one who was running around and having a hard time, not me. But because we've merged, I can feel all of your fatigue, anxiety, things like that. If I wanted to, I guess I could have always cut off my connection to your senses, but I wouldn't understand as much about you if I did that. Wow, you look gloomy. Is it really that bad? Don't tell me you guys are at the point of breaking up. Salwa's voice is not the one that I gave her before. Wait, does she think you're worrying about Kent? Or are you worried about him going to study abroad now that you're dating? Oh no, Kent. Even though you knew that going in, it is for a whole year. That's a long time. Studying abroad? Kent going to London to study at the end of the month would make me worried too. Regardless whether you knew about it beforehand or not. Once you start going out and you're always together, it's sad to start a long-distance relationship after all that. Wait. We haven't heard this before. There were no hint at all like that from Kent. He's planning to go study abroad in a month? Are you feeling sad? You can talk to me about it. Huh? I don't know. I wonder if you felt sad about it before losing your memories. Okay, it's fine. No, I'm sad. Yeah, I don't blame you. You were acting like you were fine before, but I thought you didn't mind, but things really do change once you start going out. Wait, you acted like you were fine? Sheesh, why don't you just tell Kent that you'll feel lonely? I think if you said that, Kent would be so shocked that he'd fall over dead. Probably. But still, I wonder what you were intending when you were going out with him before. Normally you'd be really concerned if you couldn't see the person you liked for a whole year. You know, I'm really curious too, just because supposedly we hated him or something, but then like, how did that lead to dating? That doesn't make sense. Well, anyway, what I'm trying to say is if you ever need to vent, feel free to talk to me anytime. I'm sure Kent will be busy until the 25th with the conference and all, so you might not be able to see him much. But you only have about a month left together, so you can't be gloomy. You need to treasure this time. Anyway, I'll be going home first. Wait, hold on. Tell us more about it, Sawa. She left. Today sure was tough. Again. What about the studying abroad thing? I wonder how you and Kent felt about it. Kent says he wants to see you any chance he gets, but being apart for a whole year is okay. I don't know what this conference on the 25th is, but I guess he's busy preparing for it. He's going out of his way to see you, and maybe that's why you always end up doing separate things when you're together. How does Kent really feel? Does he really want to see you? Speaking of whom, it looks like he sent you a message. You have Sunday off, right? Let's meet. Blunt as always, but at least he's asking you out on a date, right? Ugh, there's just no feelings in this. Do you feel anything from this, V? Can he put a little more emotion into it when he asks you out? He can at least say something like, I want to see you. How will you reply to him? I'm looking forward to it. I understand. Let's meet. That's a lot like a letter of challenge. I'm gonna fight you, Kent. I'll wait in front of your house at noon. No matter how I look at it, this is an arrangement to have a duel. Yes, we're gonna fight. To fight to figure out who's the top and who's the bottom. Wink. Anyway, I guess you have plans now to meet Kent the day after tomorrow. Alright, you just need to get through work tomorrow, and then you have Sunday through Wednesday off. After dinner, we should review the manual again and do a perfect job. Sawa, best female character. Oh, good morning. Oh, what the dot? Okay. Oh, good morning. It's Mine. She's still as horrible as last timeline. You're making a lot of mistakes a day before yesterday. Are you sure you'll be alright today? I don't want to have to run around cleaning up your messes. Work harder, okay? Yeah, she made a lot of fun of you the other day. But we both studied last night. We know all the little details you wouldn't normally know. Just watch. We're a two-man team. One body. Let's go, V. It's time to show off your hidden powers to Mine and the manager. Boom. Cheat sheet. Orion is my man. Master, is there anything else you desire? Madam, please feel free to make use of this lap blanket. Huh? It seems like the customer at table 9 has been looking at Mine for a while. Maybe you should tell her. I can see it. I can see everything. Right now, we're watching over the cafe with total perfection. We're cheating. Big ol' cheaters. Not bad. Oh, what? I keep getting confused with the accent. Not bad at all. You got complimented. Complimented. Yes! You're pretty good, V. You're working really hard today. What up? I see. So you changed your work style. Is that really it? Maybe she was just confused for a while because she was reworking her style. No, that's not it. But let's leave it at that. We don't need to complicate things about, like, our eagle eyes. You should learn from her, Mine. Huh? Yes, I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? I'm not angry at you. She's mad because she doesn't have eagle eyes. You're really popular among male customers, Mine. There are a lot of them who come here just for you. You should be proud of that. You don't need to force yourself to reassure me. Mine, I'm going to change. Maybe we hurt her pride. She just mashed because she don't got no eagle eyes. Don't worry about her. You should get changed too. Domashir is nice. He really warms at the workplace. With his pumpkin eyes. I could actually go for some pumpkin bread. Or some pumpkin cheesecake. But not pumpkin pie because that's way too much pumpkin. What a refreshing day today. All that effort was worth it, although I feel a little sorry for Mine. Huh? I don't. I'll give 2 dams. Good work today. Speak of the devil, and does she seem mad? Your work and private life seem to be going really well. I heard from Sawa that you started going out with him. That's great. I haven't congratulated you yet, have I? What? But why? What? Why did it have to be him of all people? What? I'm so confused. There are so many other good men out there. You've got so many to choose from. Toma's a real nice guy. Shin might be a little harsh, but he's also really attractive. That Ukyo guy who comes to the cafe sometimes was here for you too. That guy is super hot. Oh, I learned how to pronounce Ukyo's name, I think. Okay, no, I lied. I forgot. My sister was telling me how to pronounce it, and I always forget. I think it's Ukyo. I'm pretty pretty sure. I'm like 2% sure. Huh? Well, wait a minute. We know Toma, but who are the others? So why? Why would you choose such a blunt, scary, stubborn guy to go out with? I thought nobody else would fall for him. I thought I would be the only one. What? What the f... What? I don't understand. Mine is always in the way. Like, we can never deal with, like, just kind of almost a smooth road. We got, like, a few bumps, maybe a couple of boulders. But there's always the one cow. Because I can't think, I was gonna say llama. Maybe llama sounds less offensive than cow. I'm not trying to really offend her. But you know what I mean. There's always, like, that one thing in the way. Iki's route, we had a whole herd of them. Please don't fall in love with that weird guy. What? Isn't it a little weird to say that about a guy you're into, too? I guess Mine like Kent? I don't see it. I don't ship it. V, what do you like about him? When he gets embarrassed, it's super cute. I'm a sucker for that type of thing. Here comes the tough questions. Please answer me. Can't you at least do that? Well, what do you think you liked about him? I like that he's so earnest. I like that he sticks to his own way of life. I don't really understand what earnest means, honestly. So I'm gonna go look it up real quick because I'm a sad baby who doesn't know how to word despite being a writer. But you know what? Sometimes we can't all be smart like Kent. We'll go with earnest. But there's plenty of guys who are really earnest. I won't give up. I'll show you. I'll definitely steal him away from you. That's always what she does. She always steals them. She, like, always attempts to steal them. I said always a lot. Way too many times. I'm cuter, I'm more sociable, I'm good at cooking, and I'm talented, and I have a great personality. No, you don't. That is debatable. So I know I can win him over. I won't give up. I'll never give him up to you. Why do we always gotta play this game? I don't like this fighting over things game. I mean, sometimes, depending, I get competitive. There was this other, like, visual novel thing that I played on my phone that I ended up buying one story because the whole premise of it was he was going out with another woman behind your back, even though you're supposed to get married. It was like an arranged marriage kind of dealio. And I was like, oh, we're gonna do this as competition. I'm gonna win, bitch. I'm gonna win. Even though I'm pretty sure the only endings were two happy endings. But I mean, I was proud. Because I'm an idiot. She's gone. What would the past you have done? Would you have gone up against her? I would have punched her in the face. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have done it unless she did it first. I don't want to do the first move. Or would you have just let her have him? Nobody but the you before you lost your memories knows the answer to that question. I'm not giving up, Kent. I don't care what you say. Ain't gonna happen, sweet cheeks. Alright, starting today, we've got some time off work, and you have a date with Kent today. It's almost time to meet. Maybe you should go outside. It's noon now. Sorry for the wait. Whoa, he came out at exactly noon. What is he, a robot? I wouldn't be surprised. Let's go. Today I was thinking of walking down the path where we used to meet often before. Huh? A walk down memory lane, so to speak? That's a surprisingly normal date. Wait, a walk? Could that mean this is going to end up as another walking race? Probably. Ah, he's walking too fast and saying nothing. Well, maybe we should say something. Grab his hand or something. Oh, I think this was around where Kent lives. It's a different path from the walk you take to work, so it's kind of refreshing, although we don't have time to take in the scenery, because he's walking too damn fast. His freaking long-ass legs. Damn behemoth. You can't catch up to him. Are you okay, V? Does he seriously think this is a date? He should learn from that playboy friend of his, Iki, I think it was, about how to treat a girl right. Wait, is this a grave? Where are we even going? What's wrong? Why aren't you keeping up? You're walking too fast. I'm not gonna choose the other one. Just straight up, you're walking way too fast. That's what I always say to my family when they walk too fast. I'm like, hold on, it's fat. I can't walk that fast. I see. I apologize for that. Huh? He listened to you. That's unexpected. I thought you were being quiet, and the first thing that comes out of your mouth is a complaint. That's a lot like you. Wait, what? Isn't he taking your words in a completely wrong way? If you're going to talk, do you have anything to say besides complaints? Wow, he's so unreasonable. All you have are memories from this week. What the heck are you going to talk about? The sky's pretty. I like to take a picture of the sky. That cloud looks like an elephant. But if you don't say something, he won't start talking. And if he doesn't start talking, he won't stop walking. What will you do? I was complimented at work the other day. A coworker told me we're love rivals now. Are you really going to study abroad? Okay, the two in the middle are definitely... We could talk about the study abroad thing. Or... Coworker told me we're love rivals. Ooh, I don't know. Let's go look at her parameters and then save. Or save and then look. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm kinda really curious about this one, honestly. A coworker told me we're love rivals now. Oh? Now that's a fairly interesting topic you've brought up. What kind of reaction do you want from me? You seem bored today, too. It doesn't appear that you have any interest in spending time with me. That's a lie. I love you. To top it all off, the topic you brought up was about your co-worker being your rival in love. So, what about it? Are you saying you want to introduce me to that other woman? I just thought it was an interesting topic. Why are you gonna be so mean to me? I see, so you have so little enthusiasm for dating me that you won't even confront your coworker about this issue. It must already be uncomfortable for you to be with me, and having a rival at work on my account would only increase that discomfort. I believe you're trying to hint that you wish to break up. Am I correct in making that assumption? You're wrong. What? Why would you assume that? Are you saying I'm wrong? Then what was your intention? Were you just trying to make idle conversation? Yeah, because I thought it was funny and weird. Jeez. You always immediately question my words in the same way. I'd like to compliment you for having a splendidly quick reaction time, but to be honest, you're simply acting childish. Just so mean. I'm often told I'm insensitive, but you're the same. Do you honestly think I'd enjoy a topic like that? I thought it was funny! Jeez. so complicated. My opinion hasn't changed from before. I believe it's more efficient for humans to have multiple relationships with opposite sex over their lives. But, however, that doesn't mean one should have multiple relationships at the same time. I neither have the desire nor the time for such a thing. I'm not even capable of sufficiently attending to you. Of course, if one becomes tired of another, it's more efficient to immediately break up and move on to the next relationship, but I believe it's still far too early to consider that. In other words, even if there is another woman who has an interest in me, that has absolutely no meaning at present. However, have you become tired of me? If that's the case, I can see some meaning in your previous statement. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? Isn't this an overreaction? You were just trying to make conversation. Should have talked about studying abroad, but okay. And he's talking about breaking up when you get tired? Does that mean he intends to break up when he gets tired of you? You're just being paranoid. You'll break up with me if you're tired of me? I already had this in another timeline. I don't need this with somebody who's supposed to be my favorite. It's so mean. What are you saying? My beliefs haven't changed from before. We've argued over this many times. Have you forgotten? Well, yes. You got me there. He said this before? Yeah, he said that his opinion didn't change earlier too. I haven't become tired of you at present. I'm simply stating my beliefs. Ah, what is with this guy? Why is he my favorite? I don't know. If he kept saying things like this, it would only be natural for you to always be getting mad at him. Wait, huh? Memories. What? Your heart was broken by a person you admired? I see. Well, what about it? Listen, I'm neither a real teacher nor am I your counselor. I was simply invited here as a mathematics lecturer for a short time, and unofficially at that. What kind of answer are you expecting coming to me for romantic advice? Ah, it's not advice, but idle talk. I see. So you view your failure in love as an interesting anecdote? In that case, I'll state my opinion. It's most efficient for living creatures to change the target of their affections one after another. It allows for a large number of emotional experiences, and breaking up when one becomes tired of another allows for a higher rate of producing a sizable offspring. He's really sciencey. In other words, your failed love is quite beneficial as a college experience. You should continue doing the same. Whoa, did we slap him? How did we reach? I'd like to hear your reasoning for this. What makes you believe that I deserve a slap from you? Wow, we slapped him. I am so sorry. I apologize on behalf of old us. She was very unreasonable. Ah, getting dizzy again. What happened? Are you feeling dizzy again? Was your body always this weak? This isn't the time for an argument. Can you walk? I'll accompany you home. Oh my god. Okay, honestly, he's my favorite because I just think he's super cute. It's like the expressions and stuff. I don't know. It's weird. You had a date today, but it was such an unpleasant conversation. I think my weird choices are kind of dependent on how they express themselves and stuff. Because I'm pretty sure I ended up being all like, "Damn it, Iki! Stop! I'm supposed to hate you." Well, then you said all this stuff, and I'm just like, "Oh, Jesus." You had a date today, but it was such an unpleasant conversation. But one of your memories did come back, so I guess it's not a total loss. Anyway, after seeing that memory today, we know two things. The first that Kent was going to your university as an unofficial math lecturer. I wonder if this is how you and Kent got to know each other. And what's an unofficial lecturer? Like a substitute? The other thing is, it seems like you and Kent didn't get along even back then. Both of the memories that have come back seem to be of fights with Kent. Oh, but how did we start going out? Oh, but if you really didn't get along, you wouldn't talk about your failed relationships with him. Maybe that's what triggered the bitterness in your relationship. Regardless, there's no mistaking that Kent had an important place in your life. All of the memories coming back have been about Kent. Anyway, I think continuing to spend time with him will be the quickest route to recovery. Although, you kind of ended up parting on bad terms today. It's okay, though. I'm sure this was just an everyday occurrence for you two. It's likely that he'll call you over to talk. Give me a moment. It's likely that he'll call you over to talk again tomorrow, just like on that first day. Ah, here it is, a letter of challenge. Alright, bring it on. I wanted to talk with you, not argue. If you feel the same way, come by the cemetery. Oh, that's a weird place to go. Huh? This isn't a challenge at all. Could Kent be feeling down after the fight yesterday? Let's try going over. We'd like to have a talk without fighting, too. You've come. Oh, what could he want to talk about? Let's take a little walk. That's all we really do. We're walking again. What do you think when we're walking like this? Why do you simply follow along quietly? I don't have much to say. What are you thinking, Kent? I don't have much to say. I see. So there's nothing you want to talk to me about? That's not it. Why does he always take everything in such a negative way? She really has nothing to talk about, and when she tries to talk, it always turns into an argument. Oh. You see, there's something I think about when we walk like this. This path has a lot of couples. Why are they all holding hands while walking? Poor thing. For some reason, I want to hold your hand too, but no matter how I think about it, I can't find a reason to do so. You don't really need a reason, just hold my freaking hand. Why is everyone holding hands? Is it a ritual to confirm one's affections? Is it just one step in increasing levels of physical contact? It's probably more so the physical contact thing. What about in our case? I doubt you have any affection for me, and I think it's too early to increase our level of physical contact. In other words, there's no necessity for this action, and yet I want to hold your hand. Why? That's adorable. What the hell? What do you mean, why? V, could this mean? I'm sure you would become angry if I suddenly grabbed your hand. No, I wouldn't. What reason could I give to explain this to you? Would you simply shake me off? And is it ever necessary to hold hands? Am I simply trying to conform with the couple surrounding us? If I can't find a logical reason, I can't accept it. He's a very logic man. It's ridiculous. He's blushing again. It's adorable. This is just me fangirling this entire time. But I like you, and I want to feel your touch. Whoa. When I walk next to you, I can't help but notice your hands, and that makes me walk faster. Is that why you walk so fast? Jeez. Just grab a freaking hand, jeez. Maybe it was a little too fast for you to keep up. If so, I apologize. I did mention this before. Apology accepted, though. Your attitude towards me has changed since we began dating. You haven't snapped or spoken sharply to me. Thanks to that, the past week has gone by very smoothly for the two of us. I'd like this to continue if possible. However, I can't find a reason why your attitude changed. I don't know if I should try to move things forward. I've been thinking about these things during our walks. Do you have any other questions? Maybe we should hold hands. Tell me why you're always so belligerent. I don't know what belligerent means. Did I look up more words? I mean, I'm totally going to say the first one, but I just need to figure out what belligerent means because I'm a sad baby. No, hostile and aggressive. Learning words that I'm not going to remember later on. Maybe we should hold hands. He was just like, whoa! And the lag happened. Is it really okay? If you say it's okay, then we should do that. Yes! So nervous. Last night I swallowed my pride and consulted EQ on the situation. Look how many buckles there are on his freaking coat. How does it work? Then after laughing for quite some time, he simply said, "Tell her what you told me just now." And you actually decide to hold my hand like this, so I suppose that means EQ was correct. If the results are correct, the reasoning that formed the basis is also correct. The method of induction. It may be best if I tell you more about what I'm thinking. And it may be an incorrect assumption on my part thinking that talking to you will always result in an argument. Do you want to hear more of my thoughts? Yes. The other one was, if you say it nicely, but I don't... hello. Please, just go ahead. I see. Anyway, let's talk about yesterday. The matter of one of your friends possibly having feelings for me. I thought of several responses, but I really can't think of a way of saying it that's easier to understand than what I said yesterday. I can't understand why you would say something like that. It only sounded like you wanted to break up with me. However, we'll see no progress at this rate. That's why I'm thinking of saying what EQ told me to say. It doesn't matter who may have feelings for me. I love you, and those feelings won't change. Oh my god. Will you believe me? I was told this would happen if I said this, but did you understand what I'm trying to say? Could you say it again? I need to hear it one more time. Could you give me a break? I can't say something like that again. Let's go back. The wind's pretty cold today. You know, I'm gonna say my accent is pretty... I forgot the word I was gonna use. But it's pretty close to the whole London thing, even if my accent is probably super off. It's close enough. That's all we need. Oh, right. There's one more thing EQ told me to do. Apparently the most appropriate action to take after a fight is giving a gift. I did some research, and it seems the best gift among couples are handmade items. I thought about it, but I couldn't come up with anything else, so I ended up making this. Is this the handmade math workbook? Oh my god. I've been hiding since the mood shifted, but after seeing something like this, I can't just sit by without saying anything. It's the thought that counts, I guess. Your major is psychology, so statistical calculations are essential, but your ability to calculate is too slow. I believe this will help. I did say in the other timeline, just teach me how to do math, so you know what? Here we go. Solving even simple mathematical problems on a daily basis is like exercise for the brain. I'd like to recommend this method to you. What do you think? I don't think I need this. Thank you. Very well. Bring it over tomorrow. I'll check your answers. I'll be going now. I plan to be home tomorrow. I'd like it if you visited if possible. See you later. He's smiling. This is the best. This is better than Iki's route. But mostly because I'm really biased. I love Kent. It's just how it is. Wow, today's Kent was really kind. It made me feel weird. And seriously, a handmade math book. Ah, right. Kent was once your math teacher. Maybe that's why he's worried. It seems like the past you was even more prone to argument than Kent is now. It really is confusing when someone who was that argumentative starts talking normally all of a sudden. Still, it seems like Kent seriously likes you. I was surprised to see such a rational man turn all awkward and humble like he was just now. That fight yesterday must have really affected him, even more so because you haven't started arguments with him lately. Your memories haven't really come back yet, but it seems like you'll be able to build on that relationship. That's good. Want to go visit Kent's house tomorrow for a change? I think you'll be able to get closer to him now. Okay, so I think now is a good time to stop before anything else probably adorable will happen. This was actually really mood lifting for me. It was a lot of fun. It helps that it was Kent, and there wasn't really anything to piss me off, like Iki's route, because that thing was just like from start to finish. What the frick? We have like, these two are like really on different sides of the spectrum, and it's funny because they're like best friends in both routes. And I'm so curious to what Toma and Shin's routes are going to be, because I don't really have preference to either of them. I guess I might like Toma a little more than Shin. But that's mostly because Shin is like, he's like a tsundere or something like that. He's really, I don't know how else to call it aside from using that term. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too. I'll see you next time on the next part, most likely. Or maybe Undertale. I still gotta do that too, so. I have a lot of work to do because I've been spending too much time editing and being distracted. See you guys later.